again with this week update, and my voice is quite echoing, and there's, the sound of my father's talking to his phone from distance. And yep, things has been fine. There are just so many things happened during this week, and trying to tell all the experience has been quite overwhelming for me, I have to be honest. And so let's get started then. But first of all, let's change the location a bit. I hope no one can pass me. Okay, I am sitting on the floor right now. The wind is really nice. The weather has been great. I am back in my hometown, seeing my old friends and celebrating New Year. So things has been great. So what should I say? This week update, I think it's going to be divided into two parts, I think. Or should I go by days? Let's see. I'll just go with the flow then. So from the last update, I was a little bit of like in a mood roller coaster there. I'm still in the middle of midterm exam, and right now the exam is already over. And after that update, well, the first activities that happened, the first event I would say that happened would be my sister's school play. My younger sister's school play, like the youngest one. She's only like 5 or 7 right now. Yep, I'm a really bad sister. I can't remember my sister age sometimes. I have a lot of siblings. Okay, that's my excuse. So on the evening of last Thursday, yep, that sounds really like, yep, on last week's Thursday, I went to my sister's school play, and it was really good. That sounds a little bit like, doubting, right? But actually it's quite great. It was like kind of more of like a dinner party combining with school play, because the event was set up at a really nice hotel. My sister she goes to international schools, so yeah, thing is quite nice there. I have to admit. The tickets for this event to attend is for 700 bahts, so yeah, the event was quite price worthy, I would say. And so I went there with my mom. But at first my mom and my dad was going to go to this event, but my dad, he came back to Chiang Rai, so my mom got another free ticket left. So she asked me that, would you like to come? And then I said yes, because I love to take some photos and see my sister dance, do her cute little dance like a Rudolph, a red-nosed reindeer and stuff. And yeah, so on this day I would have to say that the highlight is that I was overdosed. I would say I would overdosed with Christmas songs because I had to sit there with my mother to watch the performance from preschool until year 8 or 9. So yeah, there was so many performance and so many Christmas songs as well, because each performance they all have a different Christmas songs to dance with. And yeah, so let's talk about my sister performance. She is in kindergarten right now. And she danced, her class was assigned to dance to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song. The song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and stuff. And yeah, it was really cute. All the kids were so adorable. It has been such a long time for me to see that many kids together. Because I go to high school, and most of the time I was surrounded with teenagers, but at the school play there's so many kids and children, and they're all adorable. And the performance was great. The kid is so nice. And I got to take so many footage of my sister as well. I was being like a crazy parent kinda, go up into like the edge of the stage and set up my camera over there to like take footage of my sister to send to my dad at home to see, also to share in like a family group chat. So yeah, it was nice. And after that day, it was just a break, after the exam. I have a little nice break for 3 days, until Monday. And on Tuesday this week, we have photo shoot for yearbook. We have a yearbook photo shoot. It was more of like a formal one, not the fun one yet, but this is like the formal one. We have the crew. They would take like a panoramic photos of like all the students and teachers from my year together. It was quite tiring, I would have to say, because the shoot was set in the morning, and the sun like the sun was not like the sun didn't have any mercy at all. It was really bright and hot and we have to endure that, but it wasn't that long, that we have to like stare directly at the sun, kinda. The sun was kind of like directly shining to our face, and it was really hot, but it's only for about like 5 or 10 minutes, I think. The crew was super professional, so it was great and nice. And on Wednesday we have this event called Career Shopping Day, which is basically the activity that was set up by school to like got their students to explore like different career paths and stuff, to like have their future together, kinda, planned out, or like what jobs are they going to take in the futures, or do you really want to take this job or not, like, get some time to like talk to the people who really have that kind of like that occupations. And they kind of like, but I got to experience that like last year, but I am in the last year of my high school right now, so all that we got in this year is just boring lecture for about 4 to 5 hours in the main hall. My experience there wasn't that great, but I would still have to say that it's quite productive. All the lectures, they talk about like the future, like the digital worlds, like how career path is going to change in the future according to like digital development and stuff. And I think it's really great. It's quite productive, but it's still boring after all. And after that, in the evening, we finally got released from the lecture, and joining the activity just like anybody else in the school. And I got to explore some kind of artsy side of mine, which I drew a Chinese mask for once, and I also got to do some acrylic paintings. It was really nice, and that day was ended peacefully and happily. So that thing, like, it's all good. It's all good. And on Thursday, we at my school we have a very early New Year celebration. So at my school, in the morning, in my year, teachers, they have this little New Year celebration that, they got bands playing some music, and the head teacher, she drew lots. Am I saying the right words? I don't know. Like, she basically drew numbers from like box, like randomly drew numbers from box to like pick out the lucky students who will get to receive the prize that were bought by our teachers. Usually the prize are dolls and bottles and good stuff that people usually bought for like gift. People usually buy for gift. And yeah, they also have some food for us. It was nice and all. And in my class we decided to have a little bit of like a lunch party, I guess. more of like a feast, or I would say we have this Thai barbecue going on, and it's Thai barbecue and sukiyaki together, and hot pot. What should I say? Yeah, it's kind of like a Thai barbecue and hot pot and sukiyaki. Oh, that's a sukiyaki, right? I think it's a sukiyaki. Yep, we have Thai barbecue and sukiyaki. I was really full. It was a really fulfilling meal. Yeah, it's a fulfilling meal. And on Friday we have Christmas celebration. It's a little bit weird when I think about it now. You know, we have New Year celebration before Christmas, even though Christmas come before New Year. But you know, things just work that way. And on Christmas celebration, there was I guess it's more fun, I think, because I got to watch some performance, you know, performed by teachers and students from each years. And you know, my friends also got to perform, like they danced to song, like kind of like a 90s Thai songs. It was quite iconic, and I've been using a really like, I will go to a choice right now, but I don't know. Well, you know, on Christmas celebration there was like performance going on, and teachers also set up some game booth. I would say that, yeah, game booth. There would, like, you know, you would go in and play some games to win some prize and stuff. And each student will given with tickets, kinda, you know, about 10 tickets per person to like play all the games that were set up by our school and stuff. And on Friday it was quite fun. It was more fun for me because in computer project we were assigned to do a video for like a class video, kinda, that videos that would like be put up on like prom night and, you know, graduation ceremony and stuff. And the video would consist of you know, basically we hanging out with friends, informations about each one of our friends, each one of students in their class, and you know, we just have to be creative with stuff. You know, teachers kind of like give us that freedom. Oh, my pronunciation, I'm trying to fix it right now. And yeah, so my friend decided to shot the videos today, you know, try to gain some to like record all the footage today on Friday. To record all the footage on Friday this week. And it was fun. It was a little bit messy, but it's still fun, you know. And yeah, also like people from my class they are known for like a very high productions and stuff, you know. So I think my class video is going to come out great, and you know, promote like the like a very good teamwork, and you know, the masterminds, the people who have high ability about this stuff. And yeah, after we recorded some videos, and after we were done with that, we got a little bit of like party. We got a little bit of like present sessions where we would like switch presents. We would, you know, we just draw lots and randomly again, you know, to pick up whose present am I going to get. And for the present this year, present that I got this year, I would have to say it was quite, you know, I was acting quite nervous, right, because they are passerbys. There's just some people just pass by me, so I have to stop talking a little bit. Okay. Well, the present that I got out this year is quite surprising, I would say, because the rules for the present this year is very limited, because the present has to be under 100 bahts, and it cannot be food. It also cannot be from the common shop that people would normally get, you know, would normally go and buy gift that is kind of like under 100 bahts. So it was quite hard to like find the right present for, you know, for this year's party. So the present that I got was New Year decorations, which I quite like because it's productive. You know, I can use it to decorate my house. No, not my house, but like my room and stuff, you know. And it's also from a very nice girl in my class. She's really sweet. She's like very like bubbly person who's like a very positive and cheerful. You know, she's the definition of cheerful, I would say. If you have like if cheerful was a person, it would be her. that's the right term, yeah. So I was, I was quite appreciated to get that stuff, to get that to got that present, yeah. And yeah, it was. So I think that's all of the events that's going on, for this past week. And yeah. Oh, another update is that I am currently back in my hometown right now, seeing my old friend. Oh, I already said this in the beginning of the video, right? Well, that was just proof that how long this video is. It got me forgot. Like, I already forgot what I said in the beginning of the video. Okay, so yeah, that's this week update. I'm getting tired and tired. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the weather. Because it's really nice and suitable for like a very comfy nap on like my bed. Just staying in my bed. And this kind of weather is really nice. So, well, that's all. Bye then.